What up, everybody? Waiting to see when y'all start talking so that I can start talking. Shouldn't be a long live today. Won't be a panel. It's just gonna be me doing a solo. Y'all know I don't like to do panels on Restream. There we go. We got Martin Ramos in the building. All right. Uh, As long as I know I have at least one, I don't want to be talking for nothing. I wouldn't be talking for nothing because um, there's always the playback. So, anyways, I'm still putting out that video when I get a chance. Um, it's been a little hectic, but I will be putting out a boxing memes in the very not so distant future. Now that that's out of the way, oh, what up, JD Boxing? Good morning to you as well. Good morning to Martin Ramos. I already said hi to him, but good morning. I know he's on the same time zone as me, so I know it's morning for him. Really, anybody who's in the States, good morning to you. If you're across the pond, good afternoon to evening for y'all. But anyways, let me go ahead and get talking on this. All right, so they're trying to make the fight, and by they, I'm talking about Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford with Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. And this is what I'm gonna say, all right? Over here in the UGC, we've been very, very consistent on Undisputed. Now, if you feel that four belt Undisputed is is a pipe dream or whatever, that's fine. But we in the UGC, we got standards, and that's the gold standard right there. All four belts, undisputed, no questions asked. All right. And although technically Tiafimo's not undisputed, in my eyes, he's undisputed because um Haney didn't beat Loma to get that belt. He was basically gifted that. But anyways, let's get back on this Terrence Crawford talk. So, oh, and by the way, I'm walking my dog, so you could hear birds chirping, cars driving, two chipmunks fucking. Y'all get extra points if you get that reference. Put it in the chat if you know where I got that from. What up, Wally Boy? Slip and move. I buy houses. What up, Orlando in the house? All right, so but this is what I want to say. All right, because you got a lot of channels and you got a lot of factions claiming that they want undisputed. All right. If Terrence Bud Crawford fights Manny Pacquiao and beats him, I do not want to see y'all switch up. I'm not the type of channel to come at other channels, really, but I'm going to have to make an exception if that happens. Hold on. There's a loud ass truck driving by. I'm going to hold off on the next part. All right. I apologize. But yeah, I don't want to hear excuses. Like a lot of people claiming that they're all about undisputed. And then when the undisputed fight presents itself, all of a sudden they got excuses as to why undisputed shouldn't happen. All right. I don't want to hear Manny's old, because guess what? Manny beat Keith Thurman. All right, now it's unfortunate that we got this pandemic and all this stuff. What up, AA Boxing and Blunts? How you doing? Good. I'm assuming it's like noon or afternoon where you're at. I hope you're having a good day, regardless of what time of day. What up, Iron Kong 26, aka probably the one and only boxing channel from St. Kitts. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're safe. I know it's hurricane season and um hopefully no hurricanes go your way. All right. But yeah, I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear no shit. Oh, who has he beat? I don't want to hear none of that. All right. Last time I checked, undisputed is undisputed. Do we want them to fight the best competition? Absolutely. But this is supposed to be survival of the fittest. This is supposed to be Darwinism. All right. Now, when it comes to my real day to day life, no, I'm not an atheist. But when it comes to the sport of boxing, I am. I believe in Darwinism when it comes to the sport of boxing. It is survival of the fittest. The and there's no other way to make undisputed if Bud beats Pacquiao. Now, if Pacquiao beats Bud, same thing. You know, I still want to see the undisputed fight between Spence and Pacquiao if that's what ends up being. Because although I am a Bud fan, I'm a boxing fan first. And I understand that my guy may not always be the guy. What up, Tony's Reviews? I'm doing good, just living it day by day, you know, dealing with the current situation at hand, trying to edit videos. I'm walking my dog, so I figured, why not multitask? I can jump on here, talk to y'all, give y'all my thoughts on this. And yeah, I don't want no excuses. All right. If you're gonna be about undisputed, be about undisputed. If you're not, and don't act like you are, and then flip the script when things ain't going the way that you had hoped. Because I want undisputed regardless. All right. And then when whoever wins undisputed does it, don't make excuses. Don't come up with conspiracy theories. Don't take so much pride in your prediction. Because that's the one thing that really annoys me is these dudes who make predictions and then ain't man enough to admit that they was wrong. Eat your crow, motherfucker. Let's see. What up, Boxing Finesse? The King of London. Chen Smoke. Shiz Biz. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming to the stream. But yeah, go ahead and give me your thoughts in the chat for now. I'll ramble for a little bit because I think I pretty much said everything that needed to be said about this whole situation. You gotta. Here's what I'm gonna say. All right, y'all want to know a good way to point out to figure out if somebody is really about undisputed? If they're taking any of these guys who have actually um done undisputed and they are saying that they haven't done shit, you cannot take that channel seriously when it comes to undisputed. Anything that they say about undisputed is null and void if they're gonna say Usyk didn't do shit or Terrence Crawford didn't do shit at 140. All right, and of course Usyk at cruiserweight. And if they say that they don't care about cruiserweights, then they're not a boxing fan. Like there are divisions that I'm not very knowledgeable about. I'm gonna keep it real. The smaller divisions, I don't have a whole lot of knowledge. Guess what though? I am willing to learn. A lot of these channels, they are not willing to learn. They're like, oh well, I don't know about that division, therefore that division just doesn't matter. Instead of saying, okay, it's gonna take me some time. It's not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna learn as much as I can about that division, learn who is who, You got a lot of these guys that wanna say that these guys ain't shit and they know nothing about the competition they fought. What up, Xavier? Any of y'all who are interested in MMA at all, go ahead and check out Xavier. He actually uploaded a video, I think, early this morning. Um, it was like a cool little montage. I forget the guy's name because I'm a casual when it comes to MMA. But definitely, if you're interested in MMA, because I know some of the boxing heads do watch MMA at some capacity. But go ahead and subscribe to Xavier. He does some pretty good videos. He can also be pretty funny. And if you watch his channel, you'll also learn about other MMA channels because he uh he does like editing with stuff that happens in the MMA community as well. So definitely give him a listen and check out his videos if you're interested in MMA at all. Let me take a look at some of these comments. Hold on. What up, UGC Flame, aka Black Horseman? I was just talking about how in the UGC we are very consistent about undisputed. That is always the goal. That goal never changes, regardless of the weight class, regardless of who's in that weight class. It's always about undisputed because it makes the sport look bad when no division has a guy who is the champion. The more undisputed champions we have in the sport, the better it is for the sport. Because we get these casuals who are just like, oh, well, Ryan Garcia, he's the champion. It's like, wait a minute. Not only is he not the only champion at that division, he's not the only champion with the WBC. All right. Exactly. Boxing finesse. It's never too late to learn. Nobody is gonna, be like Mark, where you know, Mark, he is a beast when it comes to boxing knowledge. And he literally has knowledge on every division. All right. That's a guy that, if you're gonna debate him, you better know your shit. I can't tell you how many times I've said something. And even though it's like a slight misinformation, he will correct me. But I love Mark like a brother, man. Mark, he's a cool dude. And his knowledge of the sport is fucking ridiculous. Oh yeah, and also, like I said, anybody who is interested in MMA at all, they do have a tournament going on. It's called the Mecca. It's pretty interesting. It basically every week everybody who's involved has to do their predictions, but it's not simply a prediction league. There's eliminations that happen every week. So if I'm not mistaken, they're on week 2 right now. Um, so it's not just simply, oh, at the end of the season, the top dog wins. No, you gotta, you, excuse me, you gotta make alliances and things because you could get voted off, and there's gonna be. I'm assuming. I'm predicting right now. There's gonna be some backstabbery, and here's the thing. All right, the reason why I'm talking about these MMA channels, okay? I think too many times people get prideful about, oh, I think boxing is better than MMA, or I think MMA is better than boxing. Even though we all know boxing, no, I'm just kidding. But seriously, these guys, they're athletes, all right? I don't really think one is better than the other. Boxing has been around longer. It's more refined as far as the rules and all that stuff, but it's also more convoluted because of all the bullshit. I can't, in all honesty, just write off the MMA, um, the MMA guys because they also train. They also, are risking their health, and I don't, I'm going to say this. I don't think either sport is better than the other. I obviously am biased toward boxing, but I'm trying to learn about MMA, and I'm also trying to bridge the two communities. You know, it doesn't have to be every time we see a UFC hat or a UFC shirt or anything about the UFC. We're like, oh, it's like those guys like what they like. If you like Coke and you see somebody who's drinking Pepsi, you don't go, oh, you know what I'm saying? You understand that's what that person prefers. So, anyways, let me look back, trying to address the oh, what up, boxing god? Um, oh yeah, and Black, he had a real good live. I listened to it yesterday. He also talked about Bud Crawford. Wasn't quite about what I'm talking about right now, but he was talking about Bud. But yeah, just to for anybody who just joined the stream, just as a recap, as a recap, yeah, these guys who say that they're about undisputed, they better keep that same energy if Bud fights and beats Manny Pacquiao, because regardless of what you think the guy did, if y'all say y'all about undisputed and there's only 4 belts and Errol Spence got 2 and Bud got 2, I want to hear no excuses. If Bud says he wants 50-50, I think that that's fair. I think that that's fair. So, because his undisputed accomplishment has to account for something. And if you say that it don't, then you're full of shit. You ain't never been about no undisputed if you say that. Because all that tells me that all you care about is if your guy is the guy. No excuses. Undisputed, make it happen. What up, Alex Ramirez, aka the God of War? It's another guy from the MMA community. Much love to him. Much love to the whole MMA community. Like I said, it don't gotta be us against them. And Mr. Arkansas, he's a dude over there that he shows me a lot of respect. He shows me a lot of love, and that's greatly appreciated. That's why on my last stream I talked about his 55-hour stream. That shit was amazing. That shit was ridiculous. He's a madman, and that's a good thing. I mean that in a good way. Any guy who's willing to go, who's gonna try to go 60 hours just on a whim. Dude was up over 60 hours. He just did a random stream and then it turned into a 55-hour stream. Salute to Mr. Arkansas on that, for real. That shit ain't easy. And he kept it entertaining the whole time. Every time I jumped on there, or every time I tuned in to listen, I should say, I did jump on a couple times, but every time I tuned in to listen, it was interesting. It was entertaining. Oh yeah, Alex, I'll give you a wrench too. I can't do it right now because I'm not near my tablet. If I get out of this, I I might lose the stream. So um try to jump on my next stream. Or you know what? I'll this is what I'll do. I'm almost done walking my dog. When I'm done walking my dog, I'll grab my tablet, go and mod you up real quick. Hold on, let me. Oh, what up, Tony Boswell? It's a tradition. Well, JD boxing, I can dig that to an extent. Like nothing wrong with a little friendly competition, all right? So I get that, you know. Keep in mind, I'm Mexican and Puerto Rican. I know all about rivalries. But it has to be a friendly one. I don't The toxicity is what I don't like. But I get what you're saying, you know, it's a rivalry and a little bit of heckling, a little bit of friendly trolling, I don't mind, but some people, and I'm not pointing fingers at either community. In fact, if I was going to point at one, would be the boxing community, but that's just because I have more experience in the boxing community. But they do stupid shit like doxing. I'm 100% against doxing. I'm 100% against, you know, trying to fuck up people's means of living. You know, those are activities that I'm not gonna co-sign on. But if it's just a little friendly heckling, I'm cool with that. You take a look here. What up, kangUV MXBC? Is that really unbiased? I have a hard time believing that's really unbiased. But thank you for being here nonetheless. Jay's like, I just want MMA fans to know boxing is the A side. Hey, there could be friendly competition, and we could still bridge the gap though. Yeah, salute Tony Boswell. All right. I think I've talked about everything that I want to. Um if if time permits, I might try to go live tonight. Um I might do a panel. So we'll see what happens, but I'll try my best to do a panel tonight and we could talk some more about this. But once again, if you're gonna be about undisputed, be about undisputed. Don't say that you're about undisputed, and then when the only way undisputed could be that Spence has to fight Crawford, then I don't want to hear you switch up because that's bullshit. And I don't want to hear, oh well, Crawford or Usyk getting undisputed don't mean shit. I don't want to hear that either. All right, if you're about undisputed, be about undisputed, not be about undisputed when it's convenient. All right, because we've seen this before. We've seen dudes claim that Andre Ward beat Kovalev in that first fight, and then they switch up when Andre Ward says something that they don't like. Oh, I was only saying that because he was a black man. Yeah, that tells me that you was not being real and genuine at that time, and you're not being real and genuine now. Undisputed shit. Be real and genuine. And I know I sound like I was about to end it, but I gotta go into the house and mod some people up. So I'm gonna keep it going just a little bit longer. Y'all just bear with me a minute. Yeah. But we not about the bullshit over here, all right? You gotta keep it consistent. You gotta keep it 100. A lot of people don't do that shit. And I apologize for the noise. My AC is kind of loud. And, you know, here in Florida, you gotta have AC. And I apologize for those of y'all who are living in 20-degree weather or less. I'm not trying to rub it in. And I say 20-degree because I got some friends who live in Denver. And yeah, they actually just visited, and yesterday they headed back to Denver. Feel sorry for them. 20-degree weather in Denver, around there. Let me just go to my stream real quick because I want to mod some people up. Yeah, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. Black, 20-degree weather in Denver. Like I said, around there. And I'm like, sheesh, I don't even know what that feels like. Like where I live, it don't get that cold. I think Alex was the only one because I don't think that's the real unbiased. And not saying that you can't get a wrench, kangUV MXBC, but I just got to see you a little bit more. Make sure that you're not, here to, troll me. I don't mind a little bit of trolling. Like I said, friendly trolling I'm cool with, but I gotta make sure that you ain't taking shit too far. Cause last thing I need is somebody, hiding people and blocking people and timing people out for no reason or just for bullshit reasons. So come back some more. Just you don't have to prove your worth. You just gotta prove you're a decent person, and you'll get a wrench. What up, James Jameson? Yeah, I hear you. Freezing. It's freezing in Scotland, huh? Y'all know what the official slogan of Scotland is? Well, in 2007, this became the slogan, and I don't know if it's changed, but it's simply "Welcome to Scotland." How's that for a fun fact? So yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anybody that I missed. I just want to say thank you to everybody who came to the stream. If you're in the San Jose, California area, Xavier, aka XT Ecstasy, he got your back on the DoorDash. He got business cards. Ramen wrench. But yeah, he got your back. No problem, Alex Ramirez. I went a little bit longer just for you. Oh, all right, JD. I didn't see that. Have a good day at work, JD. Um, yeah, and I'll probably be doing some champed up. Probably not today. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. For those of y'all who are interested, let me just say this: if you're gonna play champed up, it works best if you're on a phone or a tablet or just a touch screen in general. Um, and you'll have an advantage if you have a stylus. So, obviously, a stylist is not automatically going to give you artistic ability, but it helps. But yeah, let me just say that sometime tomorrow I'll probably do another live like this while I'm walking my dog because I got to walk my dog every day anyways. And I'll let y'all know what time I'll do the champed up for those of y'all who are interested. Eventually, I would like to get a tournament going on with champed up. But right now, I'm just simply introducing that game to y'all, and anybody is welcome. Thanks, Black. I appreciate that because champed up don't work without participants. If I turn on Champed Up and nobody joins, wasting my time. So, but I had asked if people would be willing to play. They said yes. So I spent money so we could play. Yeah, well, fair. Hey, Xavier, it doesn't cost anything for you to play. I bought the game. All you got to do is go to the website and put in the code. That's all you got to do. Oh, dog people are good people. I agree. Like, shout out and rest in peace to Patrice ONeill. And for those of y'all who don't know who Patrice ONeill was, if you're into comedy, look him up. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. He was a hilarious guy. Um, Actually, on that show, Everybody Hates Chris, he was almost casted to play the father instead of Terry Crews. But Chris Rock just felt like Patrice ONeill, he's not willing, or he wasn't willing to like bend the knee, make concessions when it came to certain things, which is kind of what you have to do in Hollywood. And because of that, Patrice ONeill never got to his full potential. But anyways, Patrice ONeill used to tell a joke about how when he saw homeless people, he never gave them money unless they had a dog. And when he would give them money, he would say, "You better feed that dog. You better feed that dog." I loved Patrice ONeill. A little piece of me died the day that he died. If Pacquiao beats Butterbean, is there even a question anymore? Oh, what up, IBT? I'm about to close it up. Pacquiao might fuck around and beat Bud. Hey, I'm not ruling that out. If Pacquiao beats Bud, it's like I said, I still want to see undisputed. If Errol Spence becomes undisputed, he gets full credit. If Pacquiao becomes undisputed, he gets full credit. If Terrence Bud Crawford becomes undisputed, he gets full credit. If fucking Jerron Ennis becomes undisputed, he gets full credit. Rashid Ellis, full credit. It doesn't have to be my guy, but damn it, we need undisputed champions in boxing because y'all really want to talk about what makes the sport look bad, especially for those of y'all who participate in a little friendly rivalry against those MMA guys. What makes us look bad is when we don't have real champions. When we don't have real champions, we we can talk about the history. We can talk about A side. We can talk about how long the sport's been around. We can talk about how refined it is. We can talk about how many more deaths we have in the sport. We can talk about all that stuff. But when we have no undisputed champions and we don't have real champions, and they do, automatically we take an L. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it with that. I hope all y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Y'all nasty motherfuckers. Nah, I'm just playing, but seriously, y'all stay safe. Don't forget to spend time with your loved ones. For those of y'all who are in the States, we got, Thanksgiving coming up. Whether you agree with what happened with, the whole Thanksgiving thing, with the Indians getting killed or whatnot, there's never a bad time to spend time with the family. Family always comes first. This boxing shit is fun. Family always comes first. And that's the reason why I haven't been uploading as much. Family shit. Family shit is real shit. This YouTube shit is YouTube shit. So yeah, y'all make sure you spend time with the family, you know, hug them, spend time with them, go to the park with them. If you got kids, play ball. You got, play some basketball with your sons, ask your daughters how their day's been, you know, all that stuff, that like a lot of this shit is simple shit, But as simple as it is, a lot of us don't do it. So I just want to leave off with that positive message to everybody. So yeah, y'all have a good day. We'll see. Oh, what up? Actual facts. I'm just closing it. I'm just closing it. But yeah, y'all take it easy. Be blessed. Be safe. And appreciate y'all's fan. Peace.